I'm going to show you what 8 weeks of trading looks like. In the last 8 weeks of trading, I've taken 55 trades, 16 of those were losses, 33 wins, and 6 break-even trades. I am not going to just pick a trade or pick a random week and show you that, show you how good I did there, and hide something else. I'm not going to hide anything. I'm going to show you the entire process from the beginning of the challenge until now, all the trades that I've taken. This should help you not put a trade on a pedestal or be worried about one trade or think that a loss is the end of the world. And to this day, I still make losses. So this information should help you with your trading and should also help you understand better the other content that I'm dropping on this channel, okay? So let's get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to see what real trading looks like. I'm calling out all the social media and YouTube gurus. The ones that say, hey, look at this cool trade I caught. Or hey, look at this great week I'm having. What about the day after that or the week after that? Where you at? Where they at? Hmm? So, before I show the trades and we get into it, I just want to show that all the information is legit. So we'll look at a few platforms. First one is my broker, where I execute my trades on MT5. Okay. If we look up here on the left, you can see the spread and the prices are moving. So this is not a screenshot. This is the real place where I execute my trades. New order, market execution, volume, stop loss, take profit, fill or kill, sell buy. And I'm in. Okay. So I put all my trades in this journal, right? So if you want to check the information, you could pause the video and check one by one if all these trades are legit. Okay? Another way, I connected my broker with my FX book, which is a website that automatically collects all the trades that I take on that broker. It took some time to get it. Like if you look here, this green tick on the left, the track record is verified after comparing the data to data coming directly from the broker using an investor password. So I had to talk to my prop firm to talk to my broker and get me an investor password. So this website would have access to the back-end server automatically. So they have everything, all the trades that I do take. And if you look at history, these are the trades that I take. I took 55 trades for the challenge, but here's the 77. That's because I already had this account before. I was in drawdown and I wanted to start the challenge in drawdown on purpose to show the whole process of being in drawdown. And if you maybe this doesn't look like a lot of money, I'm taking the same trades on many accounts with bigger capital than this. This account is for the purpose of showing you the process of how to pass the challenge, everything that happens from the drawdown so you can see how to get out of drawdown. Here's the gain in percentage per trade. Here's my trade duration. So by the way, just a quick tip. I don't I am not a scalper, I am a day trader. I know I catch a lot of trades, but I trade on the 4 hour time frame usually. So the tip is if you want to catch a lot of trades, don't think that you should go on the lower time frames because the higher time frames are kind of slow. That's not true. I'm on a 4 hour and I still catch a lot on the same market. But the tip is instead of going on the lower time frames, just stay to the higher time frames and look at other markets with the same strategy. Keep the same strategy, just look at other markets with the same one if you want more trades. Because if you go on the lower time frames, there's more manipulation, more fake outs. So I found this better. Okay? So, guys, I took 55 trades. If you look up here on the right, actually 34 were wins, 16 losses, 5 break even, and my win rate is 68%. So from 8 weeks of trading, I had only one negative week. If you look here, week number 3, this was a negative week, minus 2R. I had one break-even week, but every other week was positive. Okay? That's consistency, guys. I am not picking one week or picking one trade. I am showing you all the trades that I took from July 11th until September 13th. Today is September 18th. Okay? All the trades. I took a 2-week break here at the end of July holiday, and I took a 1-week break at the end of August. All the trades I took are here. Okay? This is consistency, guys. This is winning. Okay? There's an important lesson here. I understand that it looks like I win a lot, right? And it's true. But that is not my goal. Okay? That is not my goal. Let me explain. Week 6. So last episode, we ended it at week 5. By the way, I added 2 more trades to that week because I held those 2 trades over the weekend and I recorded the video on the weekend. So these trades were still open, but I added them. I actually made more that week. So just to be fully transparent, in case someone says, oh, but where's that? Did you see that before? So we're going to go from week 6, week 7, week 8. We haven't reviewed this yet. Week 6, I took 10 trades. I only had 1 loss. Okay? Now, when I say I don't think in the ways as people think winners do, my definition of winning is following the plan, is execution. For me, proper good execution is winning. If I win the trade or lose the trade, that is just a consequence of me doing what I have to do. I don't think in terms of, oh my God, this week I need to win everything. I have no expectations. I don't think in like, oh, I need to win. I have to win. I'm a winner. I think I need to win in terms of following my plan. So if I win a lot, it's a consequence of following my plan, making the right decisions on the chart. That's why I win a lot. Why do people fail? Because they break their rules, lack of discipline. Why is discipline so important in trading? I win because I don't break my rules as often as other people do. Of course, I can still break my rules here and there. It happens. So the lesson here is that winning is following the plan. Okay? That's winning. If I lose, but I followed my plan, that's winning. You get me? You know what I mean? So, it was a tricky week because I don't usually take these many trades in a week. If you look at other previous weeks, 5, 6, 2 trades, 6 trades, 7 trades. So this was a test for me because in the first day of my trading week, I was getting way more setups than I usually do. I started thinking, like, what do I do? Is this normal? I never saw this many setups before ever. I'm not ready for this situation. So I realized I'm thinking, but I'm not supposed to think when I trade. I'm just supposed to execute. It doesn't matter how much the market wants to give me. It's not my goal. So I just took the trades as I was, like, I said, okay, if I'm getting more trades and they end up all like losing and stuff like that, I don't care. I have to do what my plan says. If my plan says take these trades, I have to take them. I can't go in the end of the week and say, oh no, but my plan said I had to take it, but I didn't take it. That's where I feel bad. Not because I lose. I feel bad if I did something or I didn't do something that I was supposed to. That's what I focus on, guys. And then the market's going to reward me if I actually am disciplined. So I remembered I don't care about how many setups I get. At the end of my week, I just need to make sure my conscience is clear, meaning that I do not have any regrets. I did what my plan said I had to do. Boom. 10 trades, 1 loss. If we look at all the month of August, 22 trades, only 3 losses in a whole month of trading. Only 3 losses. So this should just help you take the information that I say, like for real, like listen to the right kind of information. Like this is all real. So if you want to win, make a strategy you trust. It's not that hard to make a strategy. The hard part is following it, because the market's always going to throw you a bone or make you emotionally, like in terms of making you impatient or angry from a loss or angry because you barely missed a trade. Like that's the trick, right? The market wants to trick you, make you angry, frustrate you. So if you break your rule, maybe you don't trust your plan. Just make a plan that you trust and just follow it. Sign yourself a contract, trade or die. I trade by this plan or I die. This is what I have to do. I trade by my plan. I don't trade what the market says. I trade what my plan says. Okay? You trade your plan, you don't trade the market. Okay? I am telling you the perspective of a winner, how it should be. Okay? Week 7, I also took a lot of trades. Okay? But I only made 1 hour. I didn't make a lot. But if my execution was good, that's fine. By the way, I am going to show the trades, but I just want to show you like that actually a lot of it is not even technical. Like all of these trades is the same thing in the technical part. Like I'm showing you like the other challenges that I have to face when I trade. Week 7, okay? A lot of trades. This happens, right? The important thing is I didn't lose money though. No, wait. I apologize. The important thing is I followed my plan. Whether I win or lose money. That's the important thing. Once that's done, if I follow my plan, then I can look at it. I look, okay, I didn't make a lot, but I didn't lose any money. I didn't give back anything. My profits were still safe. If anything, I just added a bit to the cushion, right? So this is the mentality to keep me at peace of mind, even going into the next week. I know that if I don't make money, but I follow my plan, the market will reward me at some point. I just gotta keep doing what I gotta do. Okay? Week 8. Check this out, okay? Check this out. It looks like it was a good week, right? But look, the first trade was a win. The second trade was a loss. The third trade was a win. The fourth trade was a loss. So I didn't really make any money at all. So it kind of felt like a waste of time here. Like, take trade, lose money, take a trade, lose money. Like, right? But then again, thanks to my awareness, I remembered, I know that actually this is all wins. These are all wins. Why are they all wins? Because I followed my plan. So these are all wins. With that mentality, I go into the next trade very clear of mind. I am not frustrated by this lack of profit because I won. How can I be frustrated if I won? Because for me, winning is following my plan. I am telling you the mentality of a real winner. Okay? So, based on this mentality, I go into the next trade with a clear mind, knowing that my only objective here is not to make up my time or make up something. My only objective here is to not do something I will regret. Is to do what my trade says. Boom, boom, boom. They make my week. The last trades make my week. So you see the game, what the game is about. How there's always tricks trying to trick you, trying to make you think. But at the end of the day, what matters is following the plan, no matter the factor, no matter anything. Okay? This is winning. Guys, I'm going to show you some of the trades. Let's look at this loss. See what happened here. Okay, so if we look here, this is what I see before I entered the trade. For me, the market was going up, okay? This is the yellow zone is an area where I expect price to go to before continuing in its intended trend. So if price is going up, it's going to go up from here because for me it's an area of interest, okay? I explained a bit more in the previous video about how I look at my setup. I expected price to come here, okay? So it's going to go up. This is my zone of interest. What happened next? I was wrong about the direction. Because my strategy is so simple, it's very fast and easy for me to understand why I lose. By the way, this way, if I know why I lose, it's easy for me to win now. If I know it was the direction. Now I know the direction. So the other trades that I would take on this pair are going to be wins. Or this market. Even if I lose, but with my mentality, because I have a simple strategy, it's easy for me to understand why. I don't try to look for excuses. I can see that it was because of the wrong direction. Okay. Let's look at another loss real quick. There's not many, so it's important to see what we can learn from them. This is what I saw before. This looked like it was going down. I didn't see enough indication for me that's going to. By the way, this is on the 15-minute time frame, just to make it a clear picture for the screenshot. But this is on the 1 hour time frame that I see the setup. 15 minutes just to get a clear picture. So I see this. I expect price to go down. I was right, okay? But it took me out first. So the lesson here is I need to avoid going anything lower than the 1 hour. Maybe if I didn't have to go on the 15 minute, if I stayed on the 1 hour, I could have seen that maybe this was the zone of interest. So I know I have so simple rules, I easily can fix them if something was my mistake. Okay? So I still make mistakes, that's totally fine. Let's look at a win, before and after. This is what I see before. Area of interest, price moves up and down. I trade supply and demand. If it's an uptrend, this is where it's going to go up from. It was very clean. Okay, hit the TP. This is 1 to 2. By the way, something an important lesson, okay? I made 2R here. Sometimes I make way less. I do not decide on my risk to reward ratio. I do not impose the risk to reward ratio on the market. The market decides the risk to ratio for me. The structure of the market decides the risk to reward for me. If it wants to give me 1 to 1 or 1 to 10, it decides. I don't decide. Okay? Maybe that could help you. I trade a structure. Structure is always different in size and everything. So how can I have an exact risk to reward? If my trading is price action is very natural. So I trade with the structure. So I don't have control over the risk to reward. I can get more, I can get less. Even my losses sometimes are way less. Sometimes my losses go to break even actually. So I don't choose. It's based on the structure and the price action, how it's moving. Why was this a higher TP? Because that was the next zone of supply or demand. That's it. Very simple. That's how I choose my risk to reward ratio. Let's look at another win. Guys, it's always the same thing. Always the same thing. Here's before, area of interest. If price is going down, I don't expect it to go any higher. This is my zone of interest. I explain more in the other videos. I feel like at this point, the technicals, I don't need to repeat them because it literally is always the same thing. If you have a question, let me know in the comments, but it really is always the same thing. Price moves up and down, pick a zone from where it might go before it goes down, or that's it. I think that price is going to come back up here before going down. I explained more the technical part in the other videos. And this is what I did. Okay? So, this is a great example compared to the previous one where I made 2R. Here, I made 0.5R. I saw a change. For me, I saw a change of structure. First of all, the trade was taking too long, over a day, longer than a day. It was too long for me. And then for me, it came up, right? It tagged me in here. It went down. It went higher. It went down. Then it went higher. Then it went down, and it went higher. I see here it didn't go past here. I feel like this is a change of structure. Price is gonna go up. It says so in my trading plan, by the way. I don't think. My trading plan says when you're in a trade, if you see a change of structure, get out. So I don't interpret. I don't interpret what I see. I might be wrong, but what I see is what I see, right? I don't think. I see higher low, higher highs, I'm out. I don't care if I'm right or wrong. I trade what my plan says. So I just exited, even if price went lower. You get it? I traded. I won because I did what my plan says. Okay, let's look at one more win. Let's look at the last win. Okay, price is going up. I expect it to keep going up. For me, this is an area of interest. I don't see it going anywhere else. It can, but this is the 4-hour time frame, so it's already big move. Like a small movement on a 4-hour time frame is actually a big move. So I don't expect a huge move on a 4-hour time frame. It rarely happens. Look, it's happened like once. You get a huge move on a 4-hour. So I don't expect price to go too low before continuing with the trend. Okay? Boom, 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 boom. Okay. So that's it. Very simple. Guys, I know that it kind of looks slow, like why is it taking so long? But just to remind you, this is a one-phase challenge. This is an instant funding challenge. This account is already funded. This money I'm trading is real money in the real server. I just don't have access to the money yet until I hit like this first target. And then the account is all free. So it's only one phase. I think I make 8 or 9% and the account is mine. One phase only. That's why I've been kind of slow. And the drawdown is small. The drawdown like 5 or 6%. So I couldn't risk too much in the beginning. But now it should be faster, guys. We're almost there. I took out 1% from the profits all on the fees, swap fees, commissions, I took all of that out, all the fees. So I net made 5% net profit. And we're going to keep it going, but it's going to be way faster, guys. Way faster now. I increase my risk now, okay? So I hope you learned something from this, guys, about what is a real win. What is a win for you, okay? And the importance of consistency. I am showing you all trades I'm taking in the past 2 weeks and how I think. In the past weeks, like every week how I trade, not day by day or hide you something. This is the real reality, the real thing, okay? I hope you learned something, and if you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section. And if you enjoyed this video, please drop a like, okay? Good luck with your trading journey.